We're back with more on today's shocking pipe bomb investigation. Explosive devices sent to the homes of former Presidents Obama and Clinton, as well as Congresswoman Maxine Waters, billionaire George Soros, former CIA Director John Brennan, and CNN. And if you think about it, this was essentially an assassination attempt on at least one president and some of the most powerful Democrats in the nation. So how is the Secret Service and how are the feds keeping them and other possible targets safe? Joining me now, former Uniform Division Secret Service officer Gary Byrne is here, also the author of Secrets of the Secret Service, The History and Uncertain Future of the U.S. Secret Service. Welcome back to the show, Gary.
Thank you, Kenny. Glad to be here.
So the Secret Service, you point out, has been doing this for over 100 years. How good are they at detecting these suspicious devices?
Well, what we're talking about today, they're very good at. They use many implements to protect the president. First of all, the sitting president and the former presidents, all their mail is brought to a remote site and it's X-rayed. And then in some cases, if the X-ray is suspicious, they'll actually use, explosive sniffing dogs. Mm-hmm. They have many processes that they use. I'm sorry, what's that?
Do you know what they did today?
I know they use the X-ray machines. The way they detected it was, first of all, the address was odd. And a lot of these packages, when they're mailed and they're from somebody like this, they're explosives or made to look like explosives. The packages look odd. There was a lot of tape on them, that type of thing. There were many stamps, but there was no postmark. Right, exactly.
All right, so tell me what you think so far. Put your profiler hat on. What do you think based on some of the evidence that you've seen at this point?
Well, it looks like it's amateurish. Yeah, it's not somebody who does this or has done this before, possibly. It looks like the one device had a lot of tape on it, Hannity, and that, to me, that screams out somebody with mental illness, where they put so much tape on there that it's ridiculous. The other thing too is you see that most of the devices didn't have all the parts they needed to actually be an explosive. Yes. Now, that doesn't mean that they still won't be charged. It's still a crime. It's an act of terrorism. The Secret Service and the FBI, I don't think it's going to take them 2 weeks to do this. I think they'll have it wrapped up pretty quick. I think there's a lot of forensics.
Do they work well together, these two law enforcement agencies?
They do, and they have to. Mm-hmm. They fight over budgets a lot. The Secret Service, the first director of the FBI was actually a former Secret Service agent, and the first person he hired was a young guy named J. Edgar Hoover. And I talk about this in my book. But yeah, they do work together when they have to, and they work together pretty well. Years ago, when I worked at the White House,
it is a fascinating history, and for those who are interested in it, they should absolutely buy your book. Gary, thank you so much.